Good morning, it's Lynda Cromar coming to you from Colorado. And as you can see, we're back in the Power Lead system, and I wanted to share something with you that's I think is really important. Yesterday, I spent some time actually going through, I'm going to show you where they are, all of my links that I use on a regular basis and made sure they still work, make sure they're still relevant, and I got rid of the things that were not, and I obviously also sorted them out. Now, this is a spreadsheet that is in my Google Docs. You can use anything you want, but I think it helps a lot to actually know where things are. So if you have a conversation with somebody on Facebook and they want to know what you've got, or you've got a specific question that you want to answer in a specific way, what better way to know how to do that than to actually have ahead of time all of the pages that you might want to use ready to go? When I have something in particular, like for instance, if they want to actually sign up and they're done and they don't really want to go through all of the links that I've got in here, what would I do instead? I would give them this one, which is my by Lynda Cromar, which means it is actually the PLS sign up page. Very important for them to have that. And so I know where things are ahead of time. I do that on purpose so that I do not have to spend a lot of time trying to find it. That's what the majority of the people do, is they don't really know where it is. Or the other thing is they think that they are just going to give you the generic uh, get started now link that a lot of people think they have from their MLM. And a lot of the time that link is so general, it has so many different things that they can do on there that they don't even know how to get started from there. So it's very important to have what it is that you know they need at the moment that they ask for it. And they may not even know what the link is or what it's called, but you need to know, depending on what their question is, depending on where they are in the process. So how did I do that? First of all, you can go into your view all domains and manage domains. And when you go there, you come to this page right here. And this is what I did yesterday. I went through and I checked absolutely every one of my links. And I did create a couple of new ones as well. And I made sure that everything worked. And I also had a few of the URLs I was not planning to keep. And I changed anything that was important to keep, but I didn't want it to have that same um, link on it. So I made sure everything worked. And then I copied them and put them on this spreadsheet. And I put them in there in a way that I would know what they are. Like I have them all labeled here. I know where all of my special links are, so that if I know what the problem is that they're trying to answer, I know how to find it for them quickly. That's very important. Now, sometimes it's not an opt-in page. Sometimes it's a sales page. Sometimes it's an inside information page that they need. That's why I've got it laid out the way I do. For instance, where's my 4 tab? Okay, my 4 tab page is one of the pages I use a lot, because what's nice about it, I have to make sure and catch it before it starts playing.
You're about to discover.
Okay, so this is just our inside presentation page. But what's cool about it is that it also has our compensation in it. It has how everything works, and it has how to set up. All set up in one place. And every one of these tabs has the Start My Free Trial on it, so that if they decide they're ready to go after they watch or look at a particular thing, then they're ready to go. Now, the reason why I lead with a power lead system versus one of the MLMs out there, which I do have one, is because I believe that it's important for them to have a way to get people on their list first. Because if you think about it, the average MLM is not set up to teach how to market, and it's not set up to teach how to get people on your list. They want you to use your generic list, a link that they've given to you free, so that they'll end up on their list, not your list. Very important distinction, because when you learn that you have to get them on your list first before they go on the MLM list, then you are in control of the individuals that you have spent the time building a rapport with. Because what often happens, and I've seen it happen a couple of times to myself as well, is that often they sell that list and they take ownership of that list. And unless you've put them on your own list, you are not in control of that list any longer. And it's especially a big problem when they actually go out of business or they merge or something like that, which I've seen many times since I've been in business. So, what I do before I ever talk to them about any other business I might be involved with is I teach them about how important it is for them to learn how to be in business for yourself, building a list for yourself. So let's go inside of my leads of power lead system. And I didn't open it ahead of time. Sorry, we can get to it quickly though. And one of the things that is really cool about the power lead system is that they have everything all inside of here. For one thing, if you want to promote your business, they have many different ways that you can do that. You can learn how to create your own traffic, which is a big deal because you can't count on just your contacts in Facebook or your Twitter followers because a lot of those people are already involved with something. So I usually offer them an opportunity to learn how to build their own list first before I look at maybe they could be a good prospect for whatever else I might be selling. So that's what I do is I teach them, and you have your own contact database inside of Power Lead System where you can email them either all together or you can individually email them when they come on your list, which is a very powerful and important tool that the MLM companies use already. They send their offers and their things to people, and sometimes it's not fair, but sometimes even the MLMs don't even include you in that, and that you don't get that upsell from them whenever they do that. So you got to be careful how you offer your product and service to others. Make sure that you are not being left out of the loop by putting them on your contact list first. When you give them the opportunity to learn in an easy, relaxed way, not pushy, not hypey, but they just learn how you operate and they learn that you're really there and you're a real person, and they have the opportunity to come over on Facebook and Twitter and learn more about you. They have a chance to check out your blog, right? And they have a chance to find out how they can what kinds of things that you have to offer other than just your MLM. Then they're more likely to say yes to you in the future. I hope that's been helpful to you. Make sure and know where your links are. Make sure and know how you're keeping track of the people that are part of your contact list, just like they used to do with the paper and making the phone calls. This is the same thing, only it's online. Your contact list is very, very important. I hope that's helpful. Follow me over on Facebook and let me know what you think. And I'll be talking with you again tomorrow.